Boston! 1-2, him, he's coming for you. 3-4, you better lock your doors. 5-6, Grant Williams scared. 7-8, don't poke the bear. 9-10, Heat is up 2-0. Hope you like that, Heat Nation. What's going on, you guys? Ernest here, back with a Miami Heat Talk video. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's late at night. My family's sleeping. I've had a few, not going to lie, but I'm freaking excited. You guys, the Miami Heat, have done the impossible, shocked the world, surprised everyone. Say what you want. Say what you won't. Miami Heat have defeated the Boston Celtics and have gone up 2-0 in the season series. Miami Heat have won 2 games at Boston. Now, for those of you that saw my last video, what did I predict? Heat were going to win. 108-105. That's what I predicted. What was the score tonight? 111-105. I don't want to say I told you so. I don't want to be that guy, but damn. Guys, we've seen it all season long. What did I say after we beat Milwaukee? Never doubt this Miami Heat team. And I got to give props to you guys, my fans, my subscribers, the guys that are sitting in my comments, because you guys never doubted. There's some of you fans that are incredible, that you guys just say things like Heat in 5, Heat in 6. Your confidence level shows exactly the grit and the poise of this Miami Heat team. It's not just me. It's not just people like Tobin or Big O or Locked On Heat or my man King Me Sports. It's not just us. It's you, the Miami Heat Nation. The Heat Nation that believe in this culture. We all get behind this team. We support this team. And that elevates them to the status that they're at. All of you guys are in my comments saying Heat in 6, Heat in 5. You ain't scared of Boston because of what we done. And this is an incredible feature, you guys, because we are 2 wins away of going back to the NBA Finals with an 8th seed team. What? With an 8th seed team? New York, you know what that feels like 24 years ago. But you do. It's the last team that can say they've done. It's a long time ago. I get how incredible that feeling was because you did it on us. That must have been great. And we feel it. But think about it, you guys, going into game 2, and I'm sorry to go back and I'm sorry to stumble, but I'm blown away because watch TNT, watch all the analysts, as I call them, say that, hey, Miami Heat, they stole game 1. They hit Boston with a haymaker, but Boston's going to come out, they're going to take game 2. Charles Barkley said Boston was going to win the game. Everybody knew that Boston was going to win the game. Everybody predicted Boston was going to get back game 2, and that this was going to go to Miami and become a series. Nuh-uh. Miami did the job. We crushed their spirit, you guys, and what an incredible feature. And it all starts with the man whose song I sang from the beginning, Jimmy Butler. Turned it on when it needed to be turned on. 27 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. The man was everywhere. You saw Jimmy in certain moments look like 2020 in Game 5 against the Lakers when he was hovering down, exhausted, but getting the job done. Now, player of the game goes to Jimmy, but we got to talk about other players, you guys, because it wasn't always Jimmy. What do I say? What do I say in previous videos, you guys? You know, in any given night, Any of these players can be number twos. And we saw it. With the man that Jimmy Butler says that needs to be Jimmy Butler when he's not on court. My man by the name of Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin breaks out with 25 points. Gives Boston the business. And I gotta say, you guys, Caleb Martin is showing the confidence and the poise that I'm loving. And what a steal, by the way. 3 years, $20 million. At $7 million a year getting this production, this Miami Heat organization is incredible. But not only does Gabe Vincent do it on the offensive end, but on the defensive end. He's scoring at will, and then he's guarding Jason Tatum on the other side. He's allowing Jimmy Butler to get his rest. I'm loving this confidence from Gabe Vincent, you guys. But it ain't just from Gabe Vincent. Bam Adebayo. What did I say about Bam, you guys? What do I continue to say? Give me 20-10. Give me 18-10 at least. My man Bam Adebayo goes out there. 22 points, 17 rebounds, 9 assists. He messed around and almost got a triple-double. Unbelievable. Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Caleb Martin, they lead us to the promised land, you guys, but it's not just them. And I don't mean to go off, you guys, but I'm so proud of this team. You got Duncan Robinson, 21 minutes off the bench, giving you 15 points. Max Strus, 11 points on 27 minutes. Gabe Vincent with 9 points, 40 minutes, giving you hustle on the defensive end, making life terrible for the Boston Celtics. Kevin Love doesn't score on 15 minutes. Cody Zeller gives you 2 points, 6 rebounds though in 10 minutes. Cody Zeller, who I had an issue with the last game, who was very unproductive with his 9 minutes out there. Cody Zeller's a big body. And at this point, you guys, I know we haven't really talked about Cody not much, and you're not really going to hear from him from other channels, so that's why I want to talk about things like this. The little stuff with guys like Cody Zeller. I like Cody because at this point, there's not a better option. Orlando Robinson can't be playing because he's on the two-way deal, so we don't have him. And then Omar Yurtseven, you guys, I think what happened with Yurtseven, the injury killed him. With the injury being out and not coming back until February, Orlando Robinson basically took his job. Orlando Robinson showed Spoelstra that in this system, give him a 7-foot guy and he can create a good number 2 off the bench. He's done it with Yurtseven. He's done it with Robinson. He's done it with Zeller. Zeller had a bad game last game, but look, Zeller, 2.6 rebounds. That's what Zeller does. He gives you good screens, grabs offensive rebounds. If Zeller can continue to give you that production within 7 to 10 minutes, I'm fine with playing him. And I don't mean to over talk about Cody Zeller, but I feel every player matters in this series because every player is doing their job, you guys, and that's allowing us to win these games. We're going 9 deep. We're allowing Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo to get their rest. Jimmy Butler plays 41 minutes. Bam plays 38 minutes, and we win. We don't have to play them 48 minutes. We are deep. We have a bench that can go out there and be productive for a few minutes while our stars take rest. That is the benefit to have, you guys. You saw it with New York with Jalen Brunson. He had to play 48 minutes in order for them to win a game. In order for them to win Game 5 when Miami was up 3-1. In Game 6, when he went out for 3 minutes, Miami went on a crazy run. He had to go back in the game. That shows you how great this Miami Heat team is, how deep we are. Even without Tyler Hero and Victor Oladipo. How crazy is that? That's going to be a future conversation about what to do with this team, you guys. But think about that. We're missing our third leading scorer who averages 20 points a game. And we're missing another guy who last year and this year shows you on the defensive front that he can give you main event status in the fourth quarter, that you can plug him in the worst moments and have him lead you to victory. You're missing 2 of those guys. And we're 2 games away from the NBA Finals. This is amazing. Man, but you're watching ESPN, you're watching TNT, and everybody just is fumbling. Everybody just doesn't know what to say. They're praising Jimmy Butler at one moment, but they're saying, no, Boston's going to win the series. ESPN gave Boston a 97% chance to win this series with a rookie coach. Watch my last video. Watch what I say about Erik Spoelstra, you guys. This is Erik Spoelstra. He is the best coach in the NBA, you guys, and it is showing. Joe Mazzulla, I'm sorry. You were given this amazing opportunity, similar to Paul Westhead back in the 1980 Los Angeles Lakers. My old heads, you know what I'm talking about, the Jack McKinney days. That's right, I know about them, but he was gifted this amazing team, and I feel like that with his inexperience, he's not leading them to victory. The coach has much to do as the players do out there. If you don't have a great coach, you can't win in the big moments. And it's crazy to say someone like that because Boston's in the Eastern Conference Finals. But you're seeing why having a great coach like Spoelstra helps you in moments like this, you guys. Now, talking about that with great moments, let's talk about something else. Because Boston had a pretty good game as well. Jason Tatum dropping 34 points. A reason why they didn't catch this dub, though, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, who averages 22 points in the playoffs, only gave Boston 16 points. But you get 13 from Robert Williams, 13 from Brogdon, 11 from Derek White, 9 from Grant Williams, who didn't even play in Game 1. We're going to talk about you in just a moment. But Boston was poised to win this game. It was the competitiveness, the dogness, the fight in the Miami Heat, why we took this game, you guys. And speaking about Grant Williams, oh, wow. For those of you watching the game, it was very similar to Game 1. Boston caught another 12-point lead in the second quarter. Miami cut that down. In the fourth quarter, with 6 minutes left, Boston was up by 5. Grant Williams hits a huge 3. And then he proceeds to do something you don't do. What players are learning in the 2023 NBA playoffs, don't poke the fucking bear. Grant Williams hits a shot and decides to talk crap to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler smirks and shakes his head. That's all he needed. Miami goes on a 20-8 run, closes out the game, and wins. What are the stories you heard about Michael Jordan? You guys go on YouTube, watch The Last Dance. The moment somebody talked crap to Michael Jordan and antagonized them, it was over. He would destroy them. And that's exactly what happened tonight. Thank you, Grant Williams. Thank you. Because there was a moment in this game that it looked like Boston was going to take it. It was like a wrestling storyline. Boston was going to win Game 2. They were going to go back to Miami 1-1. And let's see what happens. But Grant Williams made the ultimate mistake. He poked the bear. You don't poke the bear, baby. Jimmy Butler shut him down, won this game. I am loving this, you guys. I am excited and poised. We are up 2-0, and where we're coming? Back home to the 305, baby. And the most beautiful phrase is going to be said. Heat in 4. Why not? Right? Why not? Let's just get cocky with it. We're 2 games away from the NBA Finals. Now, look. Even though I say let's get cocky with it, let's beat Kobe in 2009. Job's not finished. We can get excited, we can get happy, we can get confident. But the one thing we don't want to be is overly confident. Miami Heat players, you don't want to go into Game 3 thinking, we got this. I don't know if you remember, but 11 years ago, the Heat were playing who in the Eastern Conference Finals? Boston Celtics. We were up 2-0. What happened after that? Heat lost 3 straight. And then LeBron had to have God mode game in game 6. And then we closed them out in game 7. So understand, even though you're up 2-0, even though you won in their home court, job ain't finished yet. You got to go to Miami. You got to close this out. Because if you lose 1 in Miami and you go back to Boston in game 5, they will have momentum. Even though you're up 3-1, it doesn't matter. You're the 8th seed. Boston is a great team. I don't care what we say, you guys. We can be as overly confident as we want. Boston's an amazing team. You give them a little flexibility, they will create momentum and they will take their opportunity. So Miami have to treat game 3 exactly like you treated game 2. You should be winning game 3. This was the game to lose. You won that game. So go to game 3 with that same mentality. Win, go up 3-0, crush their spirit like a fucking cockroach. Win game 4 and wait to see who goes to the NBA Finals. And I hope to God that the LA Lakers pull this off, because I want LeBron in the NBA Finals. I'm saying it. I want LeBron. I want AD. I want the Lakers, baby. I want the Lakers. I want all the smoke. I want the rematch. But let me tell y'all this. I'll take Denver. Let me remind you of something. November 8th, 2022, my birthday. Nikola Jovic knocks down Markieff Morris, takes my man out for most of the season. That was the game that Jimmy Butler was trying to fight the Denver Nuggets bench. There's a rivalry between Miami and Denver, you guys. So we want all the smoke. I ain't scared of Denver. I ain't scared of the Lakers, just like I'm not scared of Boston. Miami's going to close this out. I believe in this squad. I will not lose confidence in this team. It is like I said before, you guys, we should have learned after the play-in tournament. After what we did with Milwaukee, we should learn. You never count out this Miami Heat team. Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Kyle Lowry. Even though he had a bad game, I know he's going to come back from this. We got Duncan Robinson, Caleb Martin, Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Kevin Love. I'll even throw Cody Zeller in there. With this squad, with the chemistry, with the unitingness, we can do it. I know we can do this. 2 more games, you guys, and we will be back in the NBA Finals to put another year in this banner. I'm excited. I'm feeling it, you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Tell me how happy you are, you guys. But please take a moment. Don't forget to like, hit the subscribe button. I know I talked for a long time, you guys. I've had a few. I'm excited. I'm happy as hell. I know y'all feel the same way. Normally, I'll cut a video the next day, but I'm too excited. I needed one for you guys right now. I love y'all. Heat Nation, stand the fuck up. We got this. Heat in 4, baby. And if you don't like that, Boston, well, you know where to go. And that's enough said. Let's go, Heat.